Okay.
Hi, I'm Bob Kendrick. I am here in Chinameca, El Salvador, and I want to say hello to you and to thank you so much for your participation again this year in our annual clothes drives for pastors and their families. This year was a tremendous year. We had churches in North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, and Louisiana helping us this year. And you were so generous. We had more clothes and shoes and things given than ever. And so what we want to try to do is just try to communicate to you our thanks today. We've got some pictures and a little bit of video for you to be able to see the people receiving their clothes, and a few testimonies about how the clothes has blessed these pastors in the past. But let me explain to you a little bit about the guys who are going to receive the clothes that you gave. These are pastors most of the times in small rural churches, 50, 75, or 100 people. Most of them earn between $100, $150, sometimes $200 per month. Clothes are very expensive here. Food is more expensive here than in the United States. Gas is $4 or $5 a gallon. So the amazing thing about this country is they earn less money and yet things cost even more. So it is a struggle for most people to even make a living, for most people to even survive. Most families out here in the rural part of the country live in absolute poverty. And so we want to try to help everybody, but we feel a burden to really try to make sure we stand by the men of God scattered out in this country. These are pastors who have studied in our institute. These are pastors who have felt a call of God to go out and start churches. And so these men are paying a price to be where God's called them. These men are being faithful to the Lord in spite of hardships. Some of them have through the years left good jobs, good paying jobs, to go where God has called them. So it is our responsibility to love them, to try to teach them, to try to stand by them, and above everybody else, make sure that the man of God is taken care of, to make sure his family is taken care of. And so you're helping us do that. All year long, through your giving, we're able to help pastors. Many churches, maybe some of you, give $100, $200 a month because we have a program where you can help sponsor a new church or sponsor the pastor of a new church, and some of you already do that. We have a program where we look for scholarships to help some of these same kids as they get older go to college, and it's about $50 to $100 a month according to what college they go to. Then we have a program that we do with Touch the World Ministries out of North Carolina, where right now, for instance, Touch the World is supporting 24 children of pastors with their schooling, medicine, and things like that every week. And so we do all we can to help these pastors because we love them. We have seen them and watched them through the years how God is using them. We visit their homes. They visit our homes. They are our family here in El Salvador. So it is a blessing to me to see them get the clothes they need and to have the supplemental help they need to be able to live a decent and comfortable lifestyle. So I am very, very grateful today for your trust to send these clothes, to make this sacrificial commitment on your part to help bless pastors, to bless their family. And so we're going to make a small PowerPoint presentation next to try to give you an idea. Words and even photos cannot express what is in our hearts today as far as gratitude. So many of these pastors live on the edge, and the clothes you send for them and especially their children are going to be all the clothes they wear into the following year when we do this again. And so what we do, this is very, very, very fancy. When they come in the door, we have a big meeting hall on the other side of town the mayor lets us use. We have guards out front. We have a list of special invited pastors and the names of their children. And our guards know that it's sort of like the book of life. If your name is not in that book, you can't come in because there are hundreds of people more that we wish we could help. So we have to be very selective in what we do. When they come inside from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock in the morning, we have a program. It's a devotional. We even play games together. It's our year-end Christmas party with the guys that we love and work with. Over on the other side, there are youth from Chinameca are doing programs for their children. On the other side, the ladies from Chinameca are cooking our lunch. And so it's just a lot of fun. It's a big day. It's a lot of fun. We get to see people who live 2 and 4 and 6 hours away, get to come together at least one time a year and fellowship with brothers that they graduated with or they have known through the years in the ministry. So it's a great day. When they come inside, everybody gets this fine, very fancy Gucci bag. We spend thousands on this every year. No, I was kidding. But we give them all just a plastic bag. And everybody, we scatter all the clothes out, and everybody, every child, every person go through and fill up the first bag. Then we can sort of judge how much more we have to come. This year you gave so much that a lot of families, like if 3 or 4, are able to take 7 or 8 bags of clothes home and shoes home. We even had someone give 20, 25 wedding dresses, and we're going to clean those, put those in storage, and loan those out to different people in the country as they get married. So that's going to be a new ministry as well. So I want to tell you what happened. Let me tell you how God blessed us. On the day you're going to see, the first distribution day, we're able to help over 200 people, about 75 pastors and staff the first day. It was so much going on and so many people, you'll see. And when the time was over, we began to collect everything back up. It was like the loaves and fishes, really. We had, it looked like we had as much when we finished as when we started. God just multiplied that and blessed that. Here are the boxes you see, and there are more out in the garage. There's more back in the kitchen area. These are boxes that after everybody got as much as they could carry out, all of these boxes were left that we will redistribute in a few days in our second drive about 60, 70 miles up the road here on the other side of Usulután. So you guys were tremendous this year. The Lord is always able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we hope or think. And that's what happened with the clothes drive this year. Not only were we able to bless the ones that we wanted to bless, but now because of your generosity, we're going to actually take this thing and do a second day as well. So before this is all over, you would have blessed over 200 pastors and their families and ministerial students. That is tremendous. That is tremendous. Thank you so much. God bless you. And I hope that the video you're about to see will encourage your heart to make you thankful you were able to be a blessing to these people. We try to put some testimonies, but let me tell you a couple. The Monday after, about 2 weeks after we gave out this first set of clothes that you'll see today, we had a pastor's meeting. At the end of the meeting, a couple of guys stood up and said, I just got to say something. I didn't have my camera that day. And they said, the clothes I've got on today came from those boxes. And one guy got up and said, look at me, I am so skinny. But I found 3 pair of brand new pants. He said, I couldn't believe it. It still had the tag on it. And those pants were $60. He said, I've never had any pants in my life that were worth $60. And so they all began to get up and testify. One pastor said, I got 2 new suits. One pastor said, I got shoes for all of my family. And the testimonies went on and on and on as we cried together and thanked God together for the way He has provided for us. He will meet all of our needs according to His riches and glory. And through your giving, these guys were blessed. So thank you so much. Enjoy the video. I hope it will somehow communicate to you the excitement of that day and the gratitude of what you did for these pastors. As time progresses, we'll try to make a follow-up video with the rest of this. Our ministry is not to run a warehouse. Our ministry is to get rid of this as soon as we possibly can. And so pray for God to lead us to the next group of pastors that can be blessed by this well. Love you. God bless you. Hope to see you soon.